Hello Star Wars fans and collectors, it's me Jedi Master 98 back again with another Star Wars video. In today's Star Wars video we're going to be taking a look at a character that appears in The Mandalorian, and this is a character that appears in the second season of The Mandalorian, and this is also a character that's made its first ever live action performance on the big screen. Now it's a character that appears in the successful TV show that is Star Wars The Clone Wars, and it's also a much beloved character within the Star Wars community. Now the character we're going to take a look at today is this one. It is Ahsoka Tano from the second season of The Mandalorian. As I said, this is Ahsoka Tano's first ever live action appearance. I'd say they've done a nice job, especially with this figure, with the old accessories, material on the cloak, posability and all the material used for the figure. It's nicely done, and it also does come with some nice additions and accessories as well. But that is Ahsoka Tano in The Mandalorian. Now before we take a look at the accessories and this figure itself, we'll take a look at the packaging that comes with this figure. And also with this one, it does come with an extra character, and that is Grogu. So it's Ahsoka Tano and Grogu. At the top you've obviously got the Star Wars The Mandalorian logo there. You've also got a nice image of the figure and the other characters in action, followed by the Kenner logo at the bottom. You've obviously got the little bird, Morai, that helps save Ahsoka Tano in the third series of the Clone Wars. You've also got the lightsaber there, the little lantern that she uses in the forest there. Grogu obviously in her hand there, and obviously Morai is just there as well. That Morai figure you can put on Ahsoka Tano's hand, which is pretty cool, or arm. At the back you've obviously got more artwork there, Star Wars The Mandalorian logo, followed by the name of the characters, more images there, and obviously the accessories at the bottom as well, and the other bits and bobs. Legal stuff at the bottom, and the Vintage Collection logo there. If I turn the packaging at the side, you've obviously got more artwork there, the characters in action. Turn it around again, you've got Ahsoka in action and the logo, and some just legal stuff at the bottom. And what you can do is, at the side you can obviously open up the packaging, and if you had the obviously the insides of the packaging, you can obviously place this with the figures and the accessories inside. But it's a nice sort of retro design they've done of this packaging, and it's nice to have this version of Ahsoka. I was planning up and picking the normal version of Ahsoka without the cloak and without the accessories, but to pay a little bit more for this figure and the accessories, considering what you're getting, it's not too bad. And obviously I'm pleased with my purchase, but with the accessories and obviously everything around this figure, I think it's well worth the money that you're paying. Like I said, I paid a little bit more than I usually do for vintage collection figures, but that's the way it is, I'm afraid. But apart from that, the packaging is really good. And let's take a look at the accessories that come with this set. So that's the packaging. Now the accessories that come with this set, there are a few, and the first one we're going to take a look at is the tiny little metal bowl that Grogu uses on the ship, that he likes playing with, that the Mandalorian gives him. I'm just going to put my hand behind it because it's obviously very small to see. You've obviously got a little ball that's on like a little peg, and it also does come with a little stand, which is nicely done. So that's nicely done. So that's the little ball that she obviously gets Grogu to use the Force to push it back to her and the Mandalorian. So that's the little metal ball. As I mentioned, she does come also with the lantern. Oh, nearly dropped it. The lantern that she uses in the forest talking to Grogu and the Mandalorian. That's nicely done. You can get her to hold it as well, so that's cool. Nicely sculpted as well with all its details. And just an overall nice look to it as well. Nicely done. So that's the little lantern, like so. Does come with another version of little Grogu. Little bit of movement in the head and in the arms. Just give you a zoom in, just show you the overall detail of little Grogu, because obviously he's very small, but they've done it really nicely there with the paint and everything about the little fella. So that's nicely done, and obviously Ahsoka can carry him in her arms, so that's nicely done. So that's Grogu. Another Grogu to the collection, so you can't go wrong. And obviously Morai is the other accessory that comes with this figure. The little bird that obviously saves Ahsoka Tano in the 3rd series of the Clone Wars. Obviously the daughter that eventually transformed into this. And in the Rebels episode she said that she owes Morai her life. And it's nicely done that they've done that there. Just give you a zoom in on the overall look. It's obviously got the green and brown and white, which is nicely done. So that's Morai. So there are the couple of accessories that come with Ahsoka Tano. Sorry. Let's take a look at this figure in more detail. As I said, this Ahsoka Tano figure is very nicely done, nicely sculpted with the paint applications, posability, and the overall look to the actress who portrays Ahsoka Tano. Articulation wise, she does come with a swivel and a bulge on the head. Movements at the tops of the shoulders, elbows and the wrists. Posability in the torso, got a little bit hinges in the hips and in the knees. That can be moved. A little bit stiff, but obviously they do move. Movement in the ankles as well, so that's nicely done. She does come with her 2 lightsabers that she uses. Sorry about that. 2 lightsabers she uses in Rebels, obviously the clear crystal sabers to indicate obviously grey Jedi. That's nicely done. Obviously the detail on the sabers itself are nicely done, and obviously the overall posability is nicely done. As you can see, the face sculpt, they've nailed that on point with obviously the skin and obviously the tones on the top parts of her head. If I was to remove one of the sabers from her, you can get the detail on the saber itself, where you can see obviously all the gadgets and everything to operate a saber. That's really nicely done. Nice clear crystal for the saber. And as I said, if you was to get the accessory as well, you can get little Morai to sit with Ahsoka on her arm, which is nicely done. And if I just remove Morai, she could also be holding Grogu. So please bear with me, everyone. There you go, it's little Grogu. So really nice little accessories and extra characters that Hasbro have added with the Ahsoka Tano figure. Like I said, the posability is nicely done, and the overall outfit is nice. Nice shade of grey and black to indicate she is a grey Jedi. But overall, I'm very pleased with this figure. As I said, this character is an absolute beloved character in the Star Wars universe. So iconic, considering Ashley Eckstein's portrayal of this character in the Clone Wars, and the new Ahsoka Tano series as well. Doesn't seem to want to hold the saber, sorry about that. The new Ahsoka series has started filming lately, so that should be good. Rosario Dawson was obviously portraying Ahsoka in that series, and I think she's done a good job in episodes that we've seen her in The Mandalorian and in the Book of Boba Fett. And hopefully in the Ahsoka series we'll see some more stuff going on with Ahsoka. But apart from that, just give you another zoom in before I wrap up this review. Everything about this figure is nicely done. Sculpt, articulation, everything is really done nicely to the maximum that Hasbro can do. I'm really loving the sculpted cloak with the nice soft goods. I believe you can remove the cloak from Ahsoka, which I'm not going to due to it being a little time consuming with the review. But apart from that, this figure of Ahsoka from the Mandalorian TV show, nicely done, and she'll go alongside well with other characters, including with the accessories that I've just shown you in this review. So that's been Ahsoka from the Mandalorian TV show alongside Grogu and Morai and the other accessories. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for watching this review. Please be sure to obviously subscribe to the channel, follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and I will see you very, very soon. Got some new figures to give you a look at that I picked up from MCM Comic Con, so please stay tuned for that. And also stay tuned for my Obi-Wan Kenobi watch along series as well. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. Look after yourself, take care, and as always, may the Force be with you.